So listen, there's something I know about transition period. When transition period comes to an end and you're about to depart, it is the most crucial moment. In fact, let me get backtrack a bit. Before you enter into your transition season, you can be drinking water, you can carry sharp objects, you're working on your nails. But have you noticed there's this place they call security check? The moment you want to enter there, that security area, they are going to ask you, are you carrying liquids? Are you carrying sharp objects? Anything that can injure the person that you're going to be traveling with, are you carrying such? The moment you say yes, they will remove it. My wife carried water. It was when she got there she realized water was inside her bag, and they collected the water. I said, "Ma, thank you so much." Drop it. She carried a perfume only to find out it was a little bit above 110 ml. And my wife loved that perfume. They said, "Ma, thank you." What the guy carried it and went and dropped it somewhere. Whether he will carry it later home, we don't know. But he collected it from us. Because, please follow me carefully. Because when it comes to transition, there are things they won't let you travel with. Follow me, look up, look up. There are things they won't let you travel with. Not because the thing is bad, you love it. That's why you carried it. But it will be injurious to somebody else. There are things you love doing. If you take it into marriage, it will destroy the life of the person that you are getting married to. Are you catching what I'm saying here? Therefore, one of the things that heaven must do is that during your transition, to begin your transition into marriage, or during your transition, one of the things that God will do is to strip you of what you love but can destroy the life of somebody else. The way you talk, the way you act, the way you react, God knows it can destroy somebody else's life. So what is God doing in this season? God wants to. So they will tell you, they say, drop it. Now please, when they are telling you drop it, I will never forget one of the most painful experiences we had. We were at the security and they were busy and they want to check mama, they want to check there's some things in our bag, they want to check. We were there. We were looking at our gate. We were to fly back to Nigeria. My daughter's birthday was the next day. It was because of my daughter we decided to fly out that day so that we can be at home for her birthday. We're looking at our gates like this. This was in New York. We're looking at our gates. But because of this thing, this conversation over what she carried or what she didn't carry, just conversation. By the time they were done and we walked through the scanner, everything was over. Our gate was closed. We rushed to the gate. I was screaming. I said, please. I said, please, my daughter's having birthday. They said, sorry, sir. There's nothing we can do. I said, but it was the security guys that delayed us. They said, if you had not carried what to make them delay you, they won't delay you. It cost us our trip. We landed in Nigeria on Monday instead of Sunday. I hope you won't land late because you are dragging with God what God wants to take from you. Today is not about devils. Today is not about generational curse. Nobody will tell you the truth. Today is about you. It's about the wickedness we are doing to ourselves. It's about the things we love, we can't leave. How will God let you go and get married with pornography? Pastor Ruth, you carry pornography and God is watching you. with this culture, and God is saying, look, stop it. Your season is around the corner. The Lord your God is working in the midst of your camp. He wants to deliver you and do wonders in your life. He said, but your house must be clean. God is saying, I want to usher you into your season. He said, deal with this pornography, because I cannot be a good God and bring a good person into your life with this bad habit. You will damage somebody's daughter's life, somebody's son's life with this your pornography. I am dealing with that every day. A woman look at me, she says, sir, in the last 3 years my husband has not slept with me. 3 years. Another one says, sir, in the last 8 years my husband doesn't sleep with me. She says, hooked on pornography and masturbation, so he finds pleasure outside of me. So God is saying, listen, he said, I want you to drop that. Because if you go into marriage with this, somebody's daughter, somebody's son will be starved of intimacy. As a result, the person's capacity to withstand pressure may not be long. It will lead the person into adultery. Watch this. Your bad behavior has moved one person outside this marriage. Now don't forget, that's not just one error. He has slept with somebody, it has complicated somebody else's life. She has slept with somebody, it has complicated two people's lives just from one person.